Welcome here, I'm Alice. Today I want to share with you my most anticipated games of 2026. So quick about my taste. I love turn-based games the most, second stealth, third story-driven RPGs, also co-op shooters, investigation games, and yes, I officially admit, I'm a visual freak. I really care how game look. So let's start it. Here are the games I'm planning to buy on release. Pragmata is a third-person sci-fi action-adventure where you play as an astronaut and a mysterious android girl trying to survive on an abandoned lunar station. The gameplay mixes real-time shooting with hacking puzzles, where you control both characters at once, and that already sounds pretty unique. What really interests me here is the relationship between the main character and the robot kid. I love emotional connection in games, and this one feels like it might hit hard. Plus, the visual style is clean and beautiful. Last week I played The Quarry, so I'm in perfect mood for their next project. Directive 8020 is a cinematic sci-fi horror game where your crew crashed on distant land and is haunted by a shape-shifting alien that can imitate humans. So yeah, paranoia, mistrust, imposters, this is exactly my thing. I play almost all supermassive games, and this one feels like a huge step forward, I hope. So very excited about this. Vampires in medieval time, finally! The Blood of Dawn Walker is a dark fantasy action RPG where you play as a half-human, half-vampire, trying to save your family in a plague-ridden Europe. I love vampires, zombies and werewolves, and this game looks like it might have deep lore and meaningful moral choices, which I really enjoy. Small minus: as a girl, I usually prefer when there's an option to pick a female character, and sadly, there's no option here, just let you know. Also, knowing the romance in the game, I already know I will be a lonely wolf, but still I'm very interested, and I really hope the game has enough activity and depth to keep me fully engaged. I'm not great at PvP, but if you need a co-op teammate who always cover your back, I'm total in. John Carpenter's Tox Commando is a 4-player co-op zombie shooter inspired by old-school 80s action horror, where you fight massive hordes using crazy weapons and armed vehicles. I love games like Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood wasn't bad, World War Z, and here we finally drive cars while destroying zombies, which add extra spice and chaos to the fun. Yohaha and the Battle of Ram. Of course, Sea of Remnants is a stylized pirate RPG that blends turn-based ground combat with real-time naval battles, exploration and deep world building. And honestly, turn-based plus pirates plus beautiful visuals, that triple combo for me, and the art style completely sold me. My only small concern is that it might feel a bit MMO-like, and I'm not the biggest fan of MMOs, but still very high on my list. And before I reveal my number 1 most anticipated game, here are some quick picks, not games I will buy immediately, but ones that really caught my attention. Windrose is a pirate survival adventure with base building and ship combat. Yeah, again pirates plus got visual, just sign me in, plus co-op, always nice to have a good crew. Mixtape is a narrative game about friendship, memories and 90s music. Chill visual, cult bands, emotional vibes, and as a 90s kid, this is pure nostalgia for me. Dead at Disco is a rhythm-based beat-em-up where you fight to the music. I played the demo and completely lost track of time, and the soundtrack is amazing here. People of Note is a turn-based musical RPG. I recently played Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, and I'm still under a strong impression. Plus, I finished musical school myself, so I guess I'm just naturally drawn to musical-based game, so it's why it's third game in this list. Lulan: The Cursed Sand is an action RPG with insane sand physics and dual combat forms. The sand mechanics alone make me wanna try it, and visually this game looks nice. Craft is a post-cyberpunk survival horror where you attach enemy body parts to yourself. When the phrase "keep your friends close and your enemies even closer" become very literal, I'm instantly curious about which kind of a story is hidden behind it. Tears of Metal is a medieval hack and slash with huge enemy hordes and strong Scottish vibes. The visual style feels very unique, and I'm sure it will be even more fun in co-op with a high-energy rock and heavy metal soundtracks. And finally, my number 1. Tides of Annihilation is a fantasy action-adventure set in destroyed modern London, where you fight alongside spectral knights. The game looks absolutely gorgeous, the combat system looks fluid and powerful, and finally, a big cinematic action game that is not Souls-like. Yes, officially confirmed, no Souls-like. Plus, a cherry on top for me, King Arthur and his legendary knights. No more awards, just take my money guys, I'm ready to buy it right now. And I honestly believe this game has a real chance to win Game of the Year, especially if Grand Theft Auto 6 get delayed to next year, which I think most likely will happen. Let me know in the comments which game are you waiting for the most in 2026, and I will see you in the next video.